I am back and with some more RoboCop Rogue City. We're on episode 7 of the Let's Play series, and continuing on as always, and back with some more RoboCop. Yeah, it's been good as always. It's been so much fun playing through this game. It's probably one of the best games I've played this year. Like, it's been so badass, and as someone who loves the films, like, it's just, yeah, honestly, they've done a good job of this game. There's not been one moment where I'm like, it's just like it's been bad or wrong. Like, there's been one issue that happened, which wasn't crazy. It was like not last episode, the one before, and there was a load of snipers shooting at us, which was fine. It was a different scenario, but the game the frame started to tank massively. But besides that, there's not been too many issues. Like, overall, like, the game was solid. And if you enjoy this stuff, like, people should buy into it, definitely. Okay, yeah. So the last episode, the lights went out, so this is just fixed it, I guess. And then we did other stuff. But it's the autos, and I suppose the autosave system isn't the best. I feel like there should be a manual save or something. But
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
okay. Well, that was a little bit of a bug. Hang on.
Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
Okay, so we gotta do the evaluation. Okay, we'll do that.
I'm ready for you, Robo.
I'm afraid not. Looks like OCP is really cutting costs right
All
here.
right,
God
let's
knows
see
what's
what's
coming
cooking
next.
under the hood.
Or who.
Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
Yeah, last episode was good. We stopped a bank heist from happening at OCP.
Hello, Murphy. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV.
Sorry.
I hope that I'll
manage.
manage to remain professional despite sitting
I was
opposite a
wondering if I
celebrity.
could do it.
How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you. That's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
It was cruel.
To everyone involved, I'm sure. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful. Especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before? He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you. I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted. I've got plenty to think about for now.
Okay. You know what would have been kinda...
We are going to build a brand new city where Detroit now stands. Delta City is the only hope that we have.
What was I saying? You know what would have been kind of cool for this game? It would have been a bit modern day, I guess. Not writing or anything, but like, what if we had some skins for the game? I don't know, like, what if you could have the RoboCop armor from the new modern day film? Like I think 2014. That would have been kind of neat. Or like maybe like a golden armor. I know that's a bit over the top, but just to see, because we do see RoboCop in the cutscenes.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
Hey. And we did this. It's why we were downstairs, right? You know when we started, we were downstairs near the fuse box. We have to do it again. I'm so confused. Because we were at the fuse box last time, down here. And I thought that was when the autosave kicked in. To put the power back on. Huh.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? Oh, you're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs tobacco with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
That's so bad. It's weird that the lighting's on her face as well. Because that weren't like that before. Whoa, he's creepy. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like it's bugged out a little bit. That's one thing, the autosave system just lets itself down. Yeah, Briggs did die in the last 2 episodes. We put his photo up last episode. Yeah, I feel like the game is bugged out a little bit.
All right. The
And
situation at the
praising
bank was
everything.
contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send RoboCop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative, under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
Oh, the old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough. Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
Okay.
RoboCop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city, and without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
I am not involved in politics.
Well, let's not get too hasty. You can still show support for me, right? We're on the same side. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, RoboCop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
Okay.
RoboCop is getting a face-to-face with the old man himself? I'd tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
Why? Did you meet him?
Last year's Thanksgiving parade, I was part of a column dedicated to protecting his dog.
What? How come this is the first time I'm hearing this? Officer Ramirez, a licensed dog walker.
Shut up, Kaplan.
Bit creepy.
Hey, Shiny. Got a job for you.
Oh, leave me alone.
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
I wonder if it's going to be a new city or arena. Or it's going to be the old one we went to, but it may be the daytime or something. These moments is where we need things. So I've got a theme tune saved in my Spotify playlist. And this game looks good, to be fair though. The textures they've got is pretty high up there. Yeah, this looks good. Oh, you got a little bit of snow. I wonder if this is a whole new city or it's what we've done before. Guess we can just keep this going. They'll want us to go back, surely.
Hey you, the old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
Do you think it's gonna hold his weight?
Doesn't matter. Just old junk that needs recycling. The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
What are you on about? I'll rip that scar off your face.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
I agree with all city improvement plans that have the citizens' well-being in mind.
Glad to know you approve. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, Has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
You cannot complain about the life that was granted to you.
That's very humble of you. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
Increase.
I am happy to comply with any activity that improves effectiveness.
You're a good sport. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial Hospital.
I'll make sure she gets the best care there is.
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them. Take care of yourself. After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
It's cool. Like honestly, the city set pieces look good.
Holy shit! What was that?
RoboCop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
Oh, cool. Why can't I go down here, mate? What are you hiding? Return to the streets.
Hey, Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
Look at the reflection. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's sick, man. Wow. Is it everywhere? Oh, man. That's pretty neat looking.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead! Just not where we live.
Looks like a bloody scene from World War II. I wonder if it's the same city as... city area. Oh, it is. Okay. I was gonna say, they're probably gonna reuse... probably will reuse the same area again. But honestly, because it's in daytime, it completely changes the vibe. Looks good. It almost looks like, if anyone's seen that, you know the, what's the film? Matrix demo they did, and it's really super realistic. This is pretty close to it. And when you like just stay still, like the trees look a little bit, they're spazzing out a little bit. But when you have like that sort of image and you stay still, that looks pretty realistic. It almost looks like a concept art image, you know, like, yeah, it's like that. You know when like people sketch up like what they have an idea of how the game would look, and it's never like it. But this is like, every time you just stay still, it's like just a screenshot in itself. Especially when you got like the reflections now, like it looks so good. Look at that, it's so cool looking. I want to go to this beachfront. See what the river's like. And when you look at that, like, that looks like a screenshot for like, or like AI generated something. Uh-oh. You fucked up.
Can I toss a coin into the fountain?
Waste of money, honey. Someone will steal it before you make a wish.
It's a bit rank. Whoa. Now, I don't know about that reflection. I don't think there would be a reflection like that. Like, the water's too calm. I feel like there wouldn't... I feel like the water needs to be a bit more rougher. Yeah, that looks a little bit... That doesn't look as good. I don't think it needs a reflection. It looks good in the puddles, but... it's alright, but I don't think it would look like that in real life. I don't know. I don't really live in a city, so probably wrong. I wonder if this is the same. Still here, bro. Found anything good? Whoa. Can't be doing that, bro. You hurt somebody.
Littering is against the law.
It's an act of revenge. I was loyal and she betrayed me.
Trouble in a relationship is no excuse for littering.
What? I mean my boss. She fired me after all these years, so I'm spreading confidential papers. Let everyone know the fraud her company is up to.
I cannot allow the law to be broken.
You are just like her.
If you actually look like... I don't know. I'm not going to feel bad for it.
I'm telling you, she was looking straight at me, like I was the only man on the planet.
I know. She's the reason I blew my paycheck.
We should vote Kuzak. Those guys just another suit. He knows nothing about ordinary people.
Really? Nothing? That's rubbish. You think they'd reset it with something? She's still here.
I hate the
It's
day
after hours.
shift.
I was gonna. At least he addresses it.
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
Fucking loser.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
Ask yourself, do I have the will to clean the streets of Detroit of unrighteous individuals?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I do. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time?
Police!
I think that answers my question.
Please! I need your help!
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Officers, thank God you're here. I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim of their safety. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
Yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing. Fortune is my biggest treasure. I can't lose him.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The only place I can think of is the basement. I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working and my eyesight's not so good anymore.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune.
Turn your flashlight
Don't
on.
you come back without him.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
That looks good with the torch. They're trying to show off there. I wish it was properly pitch black though. No. 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 He's
Clear.
Me. You fucking bit me in.
Clear. Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Go ahead.
He's not gonna do it. Wuss.
Wow! I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
What was that? Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised. The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh! I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano. That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go ahead.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it!
Robo.
It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door. It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Go ahead.
You can do all the work. This is training.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door open for you. Who'd have thunk that being small can actually have its advantages?
An eager police officer with a small build is worth twice as much as a big slacker. Good work, Officer Washington.
Thank you, sir. What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding? There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
Yeah, that cat model didn't look too bad. Shot in the head.
It's Washington. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We've got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location.
Got it.
Officer Washington?
Look out! Sir.
Cool. I have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir.
Stand there!
Yeah, I ain't really use this. Let's use this.
Get behind him! Let's get him! My hand! Kill that freak! He's still
What the fuck is going on? What led to just us trying to find a cat? Bloodbath.
I don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir. We're in, pig. Nowhere to hide now. Drop your guns! Fuck! He got me! Ah!
What is your status?
I'm hit!
Remain calm. I am here.
That was tense. I need a breather.
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
Where's the cat? Where's the cat gone? You'd think after all that the cat would be munching on these guys' bodies or something as a reward, but anywhere. That's a bit... I think, to be fair, the cat character model wasn't the best. But it was still a lot better than, say, the cat in Saints Row, the shit one. That was cool, though. I was like, oh, us finding a cat, that's a bit boring, but at least it kind of turned the amped up a little bit at the end. For some reason, we got jumped, which I don't know why. There was no reason in that.
Hey, Robo! Do the robot dance!
Watch and learn, young man.
You rock, Robo!
It's good. Now you destroy the radio. Domestic terrorist. So you can do that. Oh, hang on. Can't we go in the store anymore?
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
I feel like maybe around the back there might be some stuff. That's what she said. Man, it looks so good. I just like standing still and actually seeing stuff. Like the trees aren't the best. They're like spazzing out. Does look good. Just give a little bit of a tech demo vibes. Transformers. Optimus Prime. Oh, the movie's gone.
I want to drive a 6000 SUX.
I'd buy that for $1.
That's an ad from the films. I'd buy that for $1. Classic. It's a little bit dead though. Doesn't seem to be as much going on as the first time we went through this city.
Oh, when Delta City's built, I hear everyone will have their own apartment.
Yeah, everyone who can afford it.
Yeah, but it could be kind of cool if you could like reset everything. Maybe that's what this place needs. Yeah, this guy wants us to get information, don't he?
What was that?
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
That bridge is just a 2D image, isn't it? And I think that is as well. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, that looks clean. And like, every time you just stop in this game and just look at what they've placed down and how it's laid out, it looks so good. Honestly, something about this game, the way it's been put together and laid out, it looks so realistic. That looks really good, man. Now, even outside, like, even though I can tell, like, that bridge scene is 2D. Or is it? Looks a little bit flat. But it doesn't matter, it still looks good. It still, like, there's a bit of 3D element. Like, realistically, if this was a last gen game, there'd be blinds here, and you wouldn't be able to look out the window. So you gotta give them props for it. So much for the warrant. Probably not a good thing, but breathing in this gas or whatever this is. I like doing these. More gore. Yeah, it has to be that. What do these do? They're like, you have to do them, right? Ooh. Maybe damage reduction would be good. Practice makes perfect. Fully develop any skill. Just checking if there's anything.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you've proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I needed to spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
Okay. I'm back. Party. Okay. She's not bad though. Like, she's kind of an alright partner. The arcade shut down. Lol. This is a bit of a shame, to be honest. Do like an arcade. One thing I kind of like doing in this, I don't want to move around like smoothly. Like, I want to move around like in chunks, you know, in a way. You know, like, almost like, what is it? You know, like, 8-bit Snake or something. You know the Snake game you used to get on your Nokia? Like that. Because, like, RoboCop in the film, like, he moves, like, in chunks. Like a Cyberman or something. Like, almost like you can't go in diagonal. You know, like, I don't know, it's weird. In this game, you kind of want to roleplay like that, which is good. Yeah.
Man, it's RoboCop.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment. Nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are. Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
You guys are gonna die. I saw something. Painting has already been seen elsewhere. Weird.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
Bunch of idiots.
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
Let's get it, boys! Got him!
He got fucked up. Be nice if, like, you could just shoot the lights out or something, or turn the lights off. I feel like there's more to this. more loot. Probably call it in a minute. It's been a good episode. Sorry for being a little bit mellowed out. Like, honestly, I need some sleep. I've had like none in the past few days. I've had easy day, but not really. I had today off. I'm still just so tired. I could have slept all day, but I didn't. I went out shopping, cleaned the car. So I did some productive stuff today, but it's just like, I don't know. Probably a bit more about nice.
Are you like me? Are you a true environmentalist? Do you appreciate the majestic beauty of nature? And do you feel helpless knowing that every year more and more species are becoming extinct? Because let's face it, there's nothing that can be done. So, you know what they say. If you can't beat 'em, join 'em. Last Chance Safari. See all the endangered species before it's too late. Last Chance Safari is the largest collection of near-extinct species on the planet. So hurry! Get them before it's too late! Additional fee to use your personal rifle may be required.
What? That's kind of hilarious. I'm running.
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
Prick.
You're late. Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
Sorry.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
No. The sound of your voice does not indicate that you are lying.
Just don't depend on your lie detector when you talk to politicians. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue and help the people of Old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
Okay. Really keep an eye on if anyone's watching me. It's probably OCB's following if I've gone against it.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all on the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
Really? Can't you just take it yourself? It's out the back for you. At least close it. Make it look like you've not gone rummaging through it. I think I'll call it there today. If anything, we'll be back with some more RoboCop in the next few days. Still alternating between this and Starfield, I think. And then my main Let's Play should be Assassin's Creed and State Decay 2. So there's a good amount of variety on the channel, but if anything, yeah, I'll leave it there today. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.